I am Irene. I'm a volunteer at the Involvement Centre at Nottinghamshire Healthcare, and I became a volunteer through my own journey and realising that I could benefit other people by lived experience. There's so many options for volunteering. You get spoilt for choice sometimes. Patient information group, going to talk to people at the Highbury Hospital, doing the care opinion and helping people to either fill in the forms, just sitting chatting to them and putting them at ease, just making people feel comfortable really, and because we're not staff, I think it makes people a lot more receptive towards us because they know that we're not judging them and we've been through something similar to them, so it's having that common bond with the people that we're connecting with. When they know that it's somebody that's been through that journey themselves, they don't feel judged, they feel empowered, they feel heard, they feel supported, and it's somebody else who they can come and talk to and let things off the chest that they might not otherwise talk to a professional about. Yeah, just taking part in everything that I do, it's just you get such a buzz of the learning journey itself. It's everything, you're learning something new every single time, and being involved, knowing that you're making a difference, has a massive impact on your self-confidence, and when you're going out there as well to deliver to people, it makes you more passionate about what you're doing, and people can feel that from you. So if I wasn't bothered, then I wouldn't take part, but because I'm passionate about it, I think it's very important that I take part because it helps me to help others, and that makes a difference. Sometimes we have to go and talk to students that are coming in, which is quite rewarding because they need to know how to handle people like us and our complex needs and stuff like that. I think lived experience, it's you've actually went through something that's a traumatic event, and these people that are coming into these services, they might have, I think they benefit from it because then they see a whole different perspective of not just out of what they've been taught out of a book, but to be put in front of a real person that's went through these traumas, they get a better understanding of our complex needs, and it gets them to focus on not just the here and now, but the overall person, what that person's all about, not just that one thing that's been presented to them. And I think that's important, especially coming into mental health, because mental health covers a lot of things. And for me, I get self-satisfaction that I've helped somebody that's been through the same as me, or just for them to smile, or just for them that it might have been the first time that they've talked to somebody. That's really important because you might be that first person's contact that they've been able to open up to, and that can help somebody dramatically in their recovery because giving them that knowledge that you can do it, and if you can do it with what you've went through, it can empower them to know that they can find the right tools as well. Come to all the meetings, get involved as much as you can because that way you'll find what suits you. Because you might get involved with something that might not be for you, but there's plenty of opportunities, so you don't have to be stuck in one thing. That there is a variety of things that you can get involved with, and just find your niche, what you're comfortable with. I've never stopped learning since I've been on this journey, and I'm still learning. I'm still anxious to keep going and learning. When I'm volunteering at the Involvement Centre and doing my patient information groups and stuff like that, it actually gave me a bit of insight into seeing that just because I'm dyslexic, mental health and disabled, that people think you can't achieve anything. Well, that's one of the reasons why I get involved with volunteering, is because one, yes, I am dyslexic and I have got disabilities and I have got my mental health now. I've always had that, but it's been more recognised now. And I'm grateful for all the opportunities because it's empowered me to say, and I tell other people as well that are volunteers, just because you can't read and write, I've still managed to help publish a book along with other ladies with disabilities. It's called Survivor Speaks for a Change, Survivor Speaking for a Change, and that was done through podcasting. So that was one thing about my volunteering, that I try to encourage people that feel that they don't have any help or any way of doing these things for themselves, yes you can. If you're involved in the right volunteering projects, these people will help you to achieve anything. And they say you're never too old to keep learning. Well, believe you me, I'm still learning, and I've just had my dyslexia test at 54 years of age. So, power to volunteering. If I hadn't been doing my volunteering, I would never have got this far. So, thanks to other people that's helped me as well on my journey.